Don't confuse my loyalty. An audio drama series by Chatrice.
Don't confuse my loyalty. Episode 1, Part 1. The Dinner by Chatrice. Let me tell y'all something. You can invite somebody into your home, feed them, pour them a drink, laugh with them, treat them like family. And before the night is over, they'll have the nerve to tell you what's wrong with your marriage. Oh yeah, that happened. But I'm getting ahead of myself. Let me take y'all back to the beginning of the night. My husband and I decided to have a little dinner at our house. Nothing big, just us and 3 other couples. Good food, champagne, good conversation. You know, grown folks company. I'd been in that kitchen cooking, seasoning, tasting, fixing plates, and making sure everything was right. And I didn't mind. That's my house. Those were our guests. And that's just the kind of woman I am. When everybody sat down, I served dinner, poured the champagne, and made sure everybody had what they needed. Everybody was eating, laughing, talking about how good the food was. Richard, one of my husband's best friends since childhood, was tearing that plate up. I laughed and asked the table, "Does anybody need some water?" Richard said, "Yeah, I do, but Francis can get it for me, Chatrice. You've already done enough. You cooked and served this wonderful dinner." Now, the way Francis looked at that man, I knew something was coming. She looked straight at Richard and said, "No, I won't." She asked you if you wanted water. She didn't ask me. And you don't get to ask me to get it for you. I looked around the table because suddenly everybody got real interested in their food. You know, that silence, that grown folks, I ain't getting in their business. Silence. I didn't say anything. I simply got up and headed toward the beverage area. Francis eventually got up too. And while I was getting something for my husband to drink, Francis looked over at me. She said, "Chatrice, I don't see how you cater to your husband like that." I looked at her. She kept going. "Ain't no way I'm not his maid, and I'm damn sure not his mama. He can take care of himself." I didn't say anything yet. Then she said it. "You make us all look bad doing all that." I stopped, turned around, and looked at her, because now I'm thinking, how does the way I take care of my husband make you look bad? But this was supposed to be a nice evening, and she was a guest in our home. So I wasn't about to ruin dinner over somebody else's opinion. Not yet. I smiled, picked up my husband's drink, and went back to the table. After a while, the men got caught up in their own conversation. They were laughing and talking. Francis suddenly interrupted them. "Y'all don't see us sitting here at the table." I looked at her and said, "I'm sorry, love, the men are talking. We women can hold our own conversation. Let's move over to the couch and chat." So we left the dining area and went into the entertainment room. After sitting there for a little while, we decided to move outside toward the pool. It was beautiful outside. Pool lights glowing, outdoor bar, TV playing, drinks flowing. The men were still inside, and us women were outside talking. Everything should have been fine. But remember what Francis said earlier. I'm not his maid. I'm not his mama. You make us look bad. Yeah, Francis wasn't finished. And what came out of her mouth next wasn't about getting somebody a glass of water anymore. This woman was about to disrespect me, my husband, and my marriage, in our own home. And she had absolutely no idea who she was playing with. To be continued. be continued. Don't confuse my loyalty. Episode 1, Part 2, The Disrespect, by Chatrice. We were outside by the pool now. Beautiful night drinks at the bar, TV playing. The men were still inside talking, and us women were outside having our own conversation. Everything should have been peaceful, but Frances wasn't finished. She turned to Tracia and said, "You know what? Chatrice is a housewife with no backbone. She does everything for that man like she can't think for herself." Then she went even further. "And everybody knows her husband is living off her family's money anyway." Now that was where Frances messed up. She went from having an opinion about how I treat my husband to disrespecting me and my marriage and my home. She didn't know anything about our finances. My husband owns his own company. She didn't know what he provided, what we built together, or what we'd been through. And Tracia wasn't about to let it slide. I'm not gonna call you out your name, but it rhymes with ish. You will not disrespect Chatrice in her own home or anywhere I'm present. No, I can speak for myself. Little unemployed, self-made broke woman. You will not sit in my house, talk about me and my husband, eat food that I cooked and drink champagne my husband bought, then disrespect us. How dare you? You don't know anything about my marriage. Girl, I was just saying, no, you said enough. You sat at our table, ate our food, enjoyed our hospitality, and the whole time you were judging me because I choose to take care of my husband? You got me twisted. What happened? What was that? Did something break? Yes, love, something almost did. This disrespectful ass woman is trying herself tonight. She's calling for a good ass beat down. My husband looked at Frances, then at his childhood best friend, Ken. Ken, you need to leave, take Frances and go. No, not yet. Not until I let her know who I am and what I am. That's when Ken had finally had enough. Frances, here we go again! I can't take your selfish butt nowhere. How the hell do you start something after these people invited us into their home, fed us a wonderful dinner, and treated us like family? You always got something to say about somebody else's relationship. And this right here is why you're not married to me. Baby, nobody said a word. Frances sat there looking puzzled. She looked at Ken, then at me, then around at everybody else. Ken had just said out loud what apparently had been sitting between them for a long time. But I wasn't about to use that against her, because her relationship wasn't my business. And that was exactly what she wasn't understanding. See, Frances, whatever is happening between you and Ken is between you and Ken. I don't sit around discussing why he hasn't married you. I don't tell you how to treat your man. I don't tell you what kind of woman you should be, because that's your relationship. But you made my marriage your business. You call me a housewife with no backbone. You said my husband lives off my family's money. You looked at the way I love and take care of my husband and decided that made me weak. So before you leave my house tonight, let me tell you something about Chatrice. You see a wife who cooks for her husband. You see a woman who serves him. You see a woman who allows her husband to lead. But what you don't know is the woman standing underneath the title of wife. I was strong before I married that man. I've survived things you don't know anything about. I've stood alone before. And baby, if life ever requires it, I can stand alone again. Just because I stand beside him doesn't mean I cannot stand alone. I don't take care of my husband because I have to. I do it because I choose to. And there's a difference. So don't confuse my loyalty. with weakness. To be continued. Don't confuse my loyalty. Episode 1, Part 3, 10 Toes Down, by Chatrice. Don't confuse my loyalty with weakness. Francis, you saw me serving my husband tonight. You saw me cook his food, fix his plate, and bring him his drink. And somehow you decided that meant Chatrice didn't have a backbone, baby. You couldn't be more wrong. I don't submit to my husband because I'm afraid of him. I don't let that man lead because I don't know how to lead. I let my husband lead because I trust the man I'm following. And when he gets tired, I can lead too. I can follow when he's leading. I can lead when he gets tired. I can pray over my husband when he's walking through the fire. My husband stood there quietly. He knew exactly who his wife was. Our marriage hadn't always been easy. We had been through struggles. There were times he had to be strong for me, and times I had to be strong for him. But Francis didn't know any of that, because everybody doesn't need to know what happens inside our marriage. You see the finished picture, Francis, but you weren't there while we were painting it. You don't know our struggles. You don't know our sacrifices. You don't know what that man has done for me or what I've done for him. And you don't know because I don't tell everybody my damn business. My marriage is not a group discussion. And let's clear up something else. My husband owns his own company. He provides for his household. What you enjoyed tonight, the dinner, the champagne, the hospitality, we provided together. So don't ever sit in our home and disrespect what we've built. Francis looked down, but I needed her to understand something bigger. You think being independent means I shouldn't cater to my husband? I think being independent means I have the freedom to choose the kind of wife I want to be. I am my own woman. I have my own mind. I have my own voice. And I know exactly what I'm worth. I'm a strong woman, baby. I know exactly what I'm worth. But I'm also a wife. I don't have to stop being strong to love my husband. I don't have to compete with him to prove I'm independent. And I don't have to treat my husband like a roommate just to prove to another woman that I have a backbone. I can love him, respect him, cater to him, let him lead, and still be Chatrice. My husband knows I'm 10 toes down for him. But he also knows my loyalty comes with respect. I'm his rib, not his doormat. I'm his peace, not somebody's fool. I'll stand beside my husband through the pressure. But respect is still the rule. I can love him and still question him. I can support him and still see. And standing beside my husband doesn't give him permission to play with me either. So this message isn't only for you, Francis. I looked around at everybody. Then I looked at my husband. My loyalty is freely given. I stand beside my husband because that's where I choose to stand. Not beneath him, not behind him, beside him. 10 toes down, right beside my man. And if I'm standing 10 toes down for him, he better be standing 10 toes down for me. That's marriage to me. That's partnership to me. And that, Francis, is what you confused for weakness. For the first time all night, Francis had nothing to say. But the night wasn't over, because now Ken had to decide whether Francis was leaving with him or leaving alone. To be continued. To be continued. Hey, to be continued.
Don't confuse my loyalty. An audio drama series, created and written by Miss Tanya Weeks. Story and creative direction, Miss Tanya Weeks. Performed by Chatrice. Music, TCMA Music. Audio production, Suno. AI creative production, ChatGPT. Video production and editing, 561 TV. Executive producer, Miss Tanya Weeks. Episode 1, The Dinner. The Dinner. Don't confuse my loyalty. Not beneath him, not behind him, beside him. 10 toes down. To be continued.